Nearly 10 years after Kristal Reisinger vanished from the tiny town of Crestone, Colorado, the case is still open with no body and no arrests. What makes this disappearance especially puzzling is the official evidence that led investigators to publicly declare foul play. Kristal Ann Reisinger was 29 years old, a mother to a young daughter named Kasha, who lived with her father in Denver. Kristal called her daughter nearly every single day. She had moved to Crestone in 2015, seeking spiritual renewal after time in Denver and Gunnison. She rented an upstairs apartment downtown from landlord Ara McDonald and worked locally at the Crestone Brewing Company. On July 13, 2016, Ara McDonald went to collect rent and found Kristal's phone, purse, identification, and laptop left behind in the apartment. The phone was dead on the floor. McDonald had spoken with Kristal just days earlier. Kristal answered the door in tears and told her she had been to a party the night before, where she believed she had been drugged and taken advantage of. McDonald described her as extremely distraught. When Kristal stopped responding and her belongings remained untouched, McDonald reported her missing the same day. The Saguache County Sheriff's Office launched the investigation immediately, with the Colorado Bureau of Investigation joining soon after. Last known communication from Kristal was around July 14th via phone or text. After that, complete silence. In 2017, Sheriff Dan Warwick told reporters the situation was unusual, saying, quote, "For her to be gone this long is unusual, so that heightens the chances of foul play being involved. She didn't just take off and not come back. She left everything she owns behind." By 2018, the Sheriff's Office and CBI made it official. They publicly announced they believed foul play was the cause of Kristal's disappearance. Phone records showed almost no activity after July 14th. Because Crestone has only about 150 residents and very little surveillance, no public CCTV captured her movements. Extensive searches of the rugged mountain terrain around the town turned up nothing for years. In 2022, a hiker found burned bone fragments near a campground in the Rio Grande National Forest area. Forensic testing confirmed they were unrelated cremated remains from a family and had no connection to Kristal. Then in 2025 came the most recent development. On August 6th, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, working with the Saguache County Sheriff's Office and Colorado Forensics Canines, conducted a targeted search. 4 human remains detection dogs were taken to a specific location in Crestone that investigators believed was connected to the case. The operation ended the same day. As of March 2026, no findings have been released to the public, and the investigation remains fully active. The case is still listed on NamUs as MP34811 with an open tip line. What stands out most from the official record is how much the evidence contradicts any idea of voluntary disappearance. A devoted mother who called her daughter every day suddenly leaves her phone, purse, and laptop behind and never contacts anyone again. Investigators have now spent nearly a decade searching and still have no answers. The 2025 cadaver-dog operation shows authorities are still actively pursuing new leads in that same small town. The evidence leaves many questions unanswered even in 2026. What detail from the official timeline stands out most to you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe and turn on notification for more factual breakdowns every week on Unanswered Evidence.